Kembu na today ka mma na iwe ka ikpọ NEPA EEDC n'ofisi ahụ ikpọ fan abịa ebe atand ebe na-ajụkwa ha na-asa with seriousness and respect. So ụdị ya mere tata abụghị even though the send off na ari atụmụ with NEPA na asa ebe akọtụ TV akọtụ na ari with NEPA. So my brother Odiya man Odiya in Nigeria, I don't know any name Munaya. I can't solve the whole debt.
So how many people are getting this kind of billing, overbilling in their house, in their business, their offices? This is exploitation. This is modern slavery as far as I'm concerned. Let me find out. I'm going to jump over.
Good evening, viewers. This is BBI Channel 1. We are live again on Matters Rising. I am Asuchino Peters, your host too, where we tell you undiluted truth, my people of the Southeast. You will not believe, some of you already know, that we are slaving our ass out. Permit me to use the word. Doing business and living, paying bills in southeastern part of Nigeria. Me, I am a typical example because, like I will always say, Nigeria have happened to me. In this regard, we are going to be in an exposition with an expert that will open our eyes to see what we have not known all these years. Some of us who actually knew do not even.
Okaman Echonu, one knock of Chinedu, Oselu State, where they are from Suka Road. So, yeah, met at Gumaya. So, a machine that came in, come on, Amara. Yakon to name me, I don't allow an Etian. Who called you waiting Suka, I built Oboda today, Boka, I built Oboda today, Boka. Oh, you were not here.
Amen. So ekene mbiri so aka nwere appeal o mete akpa ka a ga-esi wee ma appeal ego nke ahụ ghọta ihe nnekwu so e nwere nsogbu so anyị ekene Chukwu na ihe a bịa tata na ọ gara ọfụma so na ka anyị hapụgodi otu a ihe a bụ anyị nọ in front of Awka Forum office onye a bụ my brother Francis Ozekwu so o nwere case since anyị na pursue the case since last year. But I have to go to logical conclusion on the case. So in the neck, out of 5 million naira, has in order I knock off 5.6 million naira. Okay, for 1 million naira, Hana Chiri. I got to go and carry my mama here, but in Kawa I get my appeal in Abuja. So now, even only briefly, Okuchegi or Mansim Nono, I will make you create next video. When I feel here, how happy are they? So,
the challenge, the pain, the gain, and the potential of doing business in southeastern Nigeria, the Biafran land. ECOSEA, growing the economy of the southeast. Think home.
Again, we are still live on Matters Rising, and without wasting your time, let us bring in our guest who is with us, Chinedu Ugu from Enugu State, joining us live virtually, and he will be the one to expatiate. We keep saying follow who no road, okay? And we also, I think, on the back end we still have Ndigbo and Enugu, who is also joining us on this program virtually as well, for us to deliberate on this very important issue. Because in the Southeast, when we talk about the economy of the Southeast, ECOSEA, you can't talk about that without electricity. And electricity as being part of the very fundamental and crucial aspect of our economic life. if we are being exploited as we are, then it is what I call modern slavery. Because I am now the one in the picture. And I reached out to him, not today, he's not the first time he's joining us on this program, but it became necessary so that he will use me as an example to set example. And as well, for you to know that it is possible, that is why you watch that video of a testimony of someone who had been, freed, unchained from the shackles of EEDC billing. We're talking about EEDC, but you may be watching from other parts of Nigeria and you are also affected. It is the same thing. It is the same process. So we're going to listen to him. Good evening, my brother. It is good to have you on the program tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Now, the issue that you've been saying concerning overbilling and overbilling, Nigeria have happened to me. And so many people are in the picture, and that is why I am bringing it to the public for public awareness, so that people will know what they need to do when they find themselves in such indebtedness. Because this is how people keep paying estimated billings, and at the end of the day, you have humongous bill piled up as accumulated bill. With bill. Now, let us have a professional insight about the position of regulatory bodies, the position of the law when it comes to billing for electricity in Nigeria, and this case, with respect to EEDC. Using me as an example.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is in the Nigerian supply industry? They understood that metering gap is that not everybody in Nigeria is meeting. The problem we have in Nigeria electricity supply industry is that of not giving everybody prepaid meter. People who have postpaid meter, EEDC, does not come to read meter regularly. So that's everybody. Wouldn't be any problem, and we're going to start having. So the metering gap, the discos are pushing in, reaping people. So, and basically, in 2000 and Nigeria Electricity, which is the regulatory body that supervises the intermediate between the consumers and the distribution company in Nigeria. So they make what they call Order 213, Order 213. 213 prohibit distribution company from giving customers with that monthly energy cap. Every feeder in Nigeria, every disco in Nigeria is capped. So cap, there are figures. If you come to see in Anambra, I don't know how many feeders you have in Anambra. Not just the one that in distribution. All the details in Nigeria, every feeder is captured there. So the DC regulatory commission will release a fee. Me, in any feeder is a pass feeder, and it is on. So if your district in Anambra, there is district, Ogidi district. So there are a lot of other districts in Anambra state. So if you find the thing is written check, you will see the exact that you are supposed to pay. That if you pay that bill, you go to your bill, you will see a place where they wrote tariff bill at the top left corner. You will see where meter number, account. But if you go to the road uh, tariff, so you use your bill to multiply that figure, you will get the exact amount of money you're supposed to pay. If you don't know how to do it, if you get in touch with us, we are going to direct you on how to do the calculation. But the point is that you are nobody. The figure that we have discovered that EEDC is giving to people is times 3 times 4 the amount of money that are supposed to pay. So if you find yourself under such situation, what you are going to do is that you should check your monthly energy cap. If you check your monthly energy cap, use your tariff rate to multiply it. If you multiply it, you are going to find how much you are supposed to pay. So they are not supposed to overbill you. In the case of that Francis Ozeku that you saw in the video, they have been overbilling him for a very long time. So what we did was that since that 2020, this car, Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission started using that car since February 2020. So what we did was we went and started finding out from that February 2020 how much he is supposed to pay and how much he has been paying. At the end of the day, when we added up how much that he's supposed to pay using monthly energy cap from 2020 till the time, I think it was in March this year that we went to that phone. So when we calculated it, the other side will now check how much he paid. When we have done with the calculation, we find out that he overpaid like 3.6 million naira. So that's how we arrive at that figure. So I don't know anybody who is on estimation that is not being overpaid. I have not seen anybody that will do the calculation of his own that you may go to a bill, you find out that you are going to have 1 point something million, 2 point something million. I'm telling you, by the time we are done calculating this monthly energy cap, you are going to discover that they are the one that is winning you. So it's not something you stay at your home and continue to cry. I have seen that social crying. A lot of people are involved in lamentation. It is not even something you say you want to stand up and demonstrate. If you demonstrate, what they will do is EEDC and so many other discourses in Nigeria, they have mastered how to pass whatever demonstration that you are coming up with. So what they do is that if you demonstrate, they will come and promise you and possibly improve our situation a little while, and then they go back to business as usual. So what you should do is instead of crying, pick up the case. I have not seen anybody whom Arias was knocked out of his bail by demonstration. So what are you going to do? Take them on. The laws are clear. The laws governing the supply industry is clear. So since
That explanation is very explicit because me now, as I say, if I go ask them make the bring, before I can use my own deal, at least I showed it to you now. 80,000 naira for 1 month. Maybe we need to know. What would you work 80,000 naira in a month? How much is even EEDC paying their staff? That they will billing someone 80,000 naira a month in a cubicle of an office, not a manufacturing or production line. They are billing me 80,000. So many households are also getting that same amount every month. It is outrageous. When I read about brother, he said it is not outrageous. So I don't know what to pay it. Now, the fear of if you go to file petition and NEPA or EEDC or a distribution company will come and cut your light, what are you going to do, my brother? Tell us about that. I think we're losing our guest. I think he's hanging somehow. Can you hear me? I think we're listening, but we can still bring him because they come back to join us. I think it's a network breakdown on his end. I think he's back. Hello? Whatever you pay, why you are sorting it out with them. At the end of the day, you are going to get a response. When you are not paying above the monthly energy cap. So, we are not going to connect you. I'm not going to disconnect you. Okay. The process is going on. Just keep in your bill. Okay. You are not going to disconnect. Okay, some big advance happen already. So at the end of the day, you will still get your money back. That's a good one. You get your money back. But or they say that you have their bill. No, they give you credit. For instance, the
challenge I have, I was a little bit different. That is that I have this black hole. So, the clip that from 2023. The moment the meter stopped, the estimated billing. So, we were paying a real suffer. So, but the regulation said if your meter stops, if you have a lot of installing your that they are supposed to, they are supposed to, right? Fix your meter within 2 years. That's what they fix that. If they don't fix the meter, they are going to but if they cannot provide you a new meter, the previous windows that you say that actually like if they add it, they charge you for they will divide by 3. That is what they are going to continue to charge you for. They bring a new meter. So what it was that from that time from that 2022 meters point, I calculated and I did that is to work out that they were giving to method pay. I calculated how much that I have paid. To pay if they were giving the whole of the areas that they say I was doing them for white.
Now I'm going to bring on, I think our discussants are already seated, waiting for me to bring them on. Let's see if they are still there so that we can have them. I think, okay, they are not there now. When they come on, we'll be able to bring them. Then for those of you who are watching, we are still live on Matters Rising, and we're talking about something extremely very important. Okay, I think please have joined through the WhatsApp. Ndigbo and other people are there as well. Welcome to the program. And we also have Nkiru. Nkiru is also here, and Henry has also joined us as well. Good evening, gentlemen and lady. We are tabling the issue that concerns every one of us in the Southeast and generally Nigeria. The billing of everything. We can all share our experiences. We have a professional, an advocate for proper billing in Southeast. He's already here. That's it. But we want you to bring in your own experience or your own story with respect to what we're talking about. The billing and also generally electricity situation, the billing, the supply, and the rest of them. How do you rate it from your own experience? EEDC, very fast with you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
No?
Go on.
All right. I said that's however.
Hello, do you see? Okay, I think it's quite up.
No. But can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay, like I said, we all know how important electricity is in any system, mostly in an underdeveloped economy like ours. Though people say it's developing, but I don't see anything, especially we're still developing. When we're moving, instead of moving forward, we're moving backwards. So I said that any serious-minded government should pay attention to what is going on in the electricity sector. So I understand that federal government has moved the responsibility of electricity regulation from exclusive to concurrent use, meaning that the states has control of the power generation, transmission, and the distribution within the states. So they should spare us all the pains and time-consuming efforts, as the efforts being made by advocate group like Chile in Soka and some other groups. It's just government pronouncement and the cancellation of existing license EEDC and others that will stop all this process. We have people serious-minded investors within Nigeria and outside Nigeria that can see this power the vision and the solution as a business. So for me, it's the pillar of the state government, the state government or whatever they are. If electricity is not working, like I want to see here, we went to Mandela, and if we have to pay, so I want to say that people are crying. If you imagine a world where people are expected to pay 80,000 naira, 60,000 naira, children will have about the most of the day, and you are giving 80,000. And then some people are paying something like every month. But in that case, we have the electricity up to at least 15 hours. They have got to 15 hours every day. But the point, the issue we have here is availability. What is the people saying? Upgrade the company. This is a base where pensioners receive less than 100,000 naira. And electricity bills every month is an average of 45,000 naira. So can you balance? Can you strike balance? It's not sustainable. And the government, like I know, it's not even looking clear that as it says in business. It's business will be implemented to the construction. But people can understand that it's not certain. And they are going to complain. And somebody saying that it's good or go to death or go to hell. And actually, the government will start writing petition. When somebody has something, file any judgment. And the electricity is like it's only control of the government. If they can't manage it, what are they saying about the police? How will they control police? If they don't agree police to control. So that's in my submission for now.
Okay, thank you very much, Harry. Let me have your opinion.
So I'm saying, all our brass over the world. Let's have you answer. So one, I want us to go back to the show because not just to talk about entrepreneur, but think of this to participants. One, any country that is based on that distribution must look at village first priority. And that is why we started having distribution. Never giving us more attention to this factor. As opposed to branch out and opposed to the local economy. Then I think that is not enough. So the people we are having in Nigeria and the fact that what happened in 100 years. Being so-called, we don't put the effective politician of power. We don't particularly leaders of shepherds of politics. Don't think their friends. They don't have the experience and the less technical know-how to jump into the political process. They ended up prioritizing those military things while technical to finish people in government. So that's the things that people are having to do. The biggest people are limited the power sector, do the damage to from that time till now, have not had a fleet. They don't have what it takes. Some of them pay money. Even the best people don't do. So that's the genesis of the crisis you're having today. You have debt of manpower, you have debt of people that can drive the reform and sustain the reform. You don't have the issue of no, because you have the property and the process that this politician is supposed to take care of. They don't have the resources to even do that. Companies now are not trying to increase the telecom. So it's just a little closer for us when it comes to power. But it's not about me. I think that the difference in the front. The most important problem is very important. It's able to solve our problem. Because every business you're doing is doing cost. You are able to separate which is supposed to be lesser than the output for you to spend business and make profit. So, looking at politics is not all good because you can't say there is no business of market. What I realize what is happening is some states are coming up to set up the electricity market. Even has grown slow, I think it has done. Another is, I don't know what I'm talking about. Some states are coming up. It's a good thing. What I'm looking at, by the time some of these states are able to come up the electricity market and be able to drive the funds, you can scale it down to the level where private state of the real, like what we have in geometric now. We have about 20 geometric in all the places of Nigeria. What I'm saying, we eventually get it. So, what the state government need to do, because now that has been moved from exclusively from currently, so we need to bring in expertise, like bring them down, like we said, around that state. Even though I am aware that there's some electricity market to the but right now, even though the government work is in the back, they will make necessary appropriate, they will not consider the board, and these are the issues that can shape what we are doing, because at the end of the day, you cannot do something about it. When you go to a case, which is one book, it's a private individual. So, we still don't have to go past it, get the right people, guide this reform, and take the local government so that we should be able to socialize this around, because I know they have, even though they have distribution coverage, they have they say one national transmission. We need to see going this in so that we have potentially from better generation. What it means is that two people can call like a individual that stays in because they can organize themselves and pay a small grid like 2 megawatts. After one themselves and pay, give people whatever they need to pay. And so this is the only way we can come out of this from now. If you don't do it, believe in me, all these companies will keep increasing the tariff for people that cannot be good. And what we continue to have is anarchy. At the end of the day, people not cost money, also people that don't have money to pay. So we need to get our active rights and do that so that all of them can deflate our economy and make it to work like what is happening in that place. That's my opinion. Thank you for now.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Henry, for that your position. So, Antonia, your voice very echo. The voice of the president in Nigeria, especially in Anambra State. Now, Henry and village economist, let us bring it down. How do you cope with the electricity bill?
You can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
I believe in my fellow Nigerians, go to everybody in the studio. I greet everybody. I can't imagine you do because we have to speak the truth and we are the voice of the best love. Now I'm coming to electricity. Electricity, power something is the first thing that bring development in any country, in any state, in any community. Minus electricity, any investor cannot come to your village or your state. Invest. Now I'm coming to this in let me tell you, people are crying. We are paying for the dark night and not for the electricity. Even when we deliver the banner, we are still over. Now, we don't matter what we do about it. All the line work not take on. You don't understand that anything pertaining to electricity or belongs to government or those people that are in power. When I say, transformer maybe, if anything happens, you pay. It's nothing that you repair. Let me go. Any problems from there, we repair. And the right, it's not the right of the citizen to be doing all those things. And after all those things, you can even see the lights. It's not the right thing. Other states, they are trying their best to see that electric is everywhere. Because how can you fill your generator to do something? Are you going to get any profit from them? No. So, I'm on 1,000 okay, how many liters do you see in the tank? And to see the backward of this very particular, this are number what you hear, up never, what the issue. Up never to see that we are backward. They didn't invite the regime. The promise of 24 hours electricity, 24 hour electricity supply. Do you have electricity even 5 hours? And this electricity isn't affecting hospital. What about maybe somebody inside the operation something and they took up the light? What will happen? Even I want to visit. It's only by special of grace of God that keep me alive today. So I don't know what to say. I'm blaming government. They are not being the needful. We are paying electric bill that is not in fact, that is not what you are supposed to be in the context of as a development. Take it as a Peru. Maybe you are living in 2 rooms. What are those people that got prepared with them now? The 5 meter is not to be proceed, but now before you even get to 5 meter, how much are you going to buy it? So the governments have said that minus electricity, no development, even in those Western world that always travel. They have the system is working, they have the power electricity. But here you cannot be able to recommend my house. But at the end of the month, they will bring bill. What are you paying? In our overall kitchen, we are paying for the darkness. I was my piece.
My sister, we're going back again to our special guest who is participating on the debate on this issue. One question on Ajo, so that every one of us can be on the same page in terms of sharing our experience and finding solution to our problem, because that is exactly why we are here. Our guest, you can bring him on so that some other questions that are needed to be asked, we'll ask him. Bring him on. Our guest for today. You've had I can hear you. We've had some of the experiences being shared by some of our people. So let me have your own opinion on that, on their submissions. How do you summarize it?
And I have registered in trying to track lamentation. If we are in a very bad situation, now that it's bad.
Okay, let me cut you in and let us take this call, because Ebola is calling in. Let's have his own maybe question or perhaps concern that you may like to bring to you. Sorry about that. Hello, Victor. Good evening. You're live on our program, and we're talking about EEDC and the overbilling.
Yes.
Where are you joining us?
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay. Now, the program of EEDC, the one you for Italy, where you did?
Yeah, of course. I have my parents that I'm paying the electricity bill. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm here. I'm not facing that electricity issue. Yeah. Because when you pay the electricity service, you pay at the electricity services you are paying for. Not like our place. You understand? Here they give it 24 January to December. There's nothing like taking light. You understand?
Yes.
But in our place, a record form and his company, they will be taking bills from people without giving the service. You understand? So it's a very painful thing. You understand? It's a very painful thing. The thing is that most times, if we are taking our problem in Africa, we black as a people, you understand? It gives me a lot of concern because most times you see all these people collecting this money to know they will go back and give people doing a sort of philanthropic work that they are giving people. What is your money that you, the money they stole from you is what they giving you back. And our people will be embracing them. Now go back to one seat, now go back and see they are doing them good. Just like our leaders. Our leaders after taking your tax to give you social amenities, give to them, build school, even the school they don't do it. And to know they like people. Don't have a certain name here. I will reason. But you, let's surrender our super info. Yes, most as in whatever I check to them, more especially in Ndigbo. It is the emphasize the Canada. Okay, look at Dangote, look at Goa. Yeah, and then we'll price things. The most self place in Ndigbo. I will our position, they cannot. You understand? So a lot of things, each of most as this is when you're casting from the EEDC. In the interim, if I'm my brother, you come back to that place again, but one must come back. My point, he completely in Labona. Until we decide to pay impose price to liberate ourselves. Until we decide to die, let us die. For our generations to be behind us to live good life. That is for me, this is the only thing we need to do. You understand me? How many are there that is taking the whole country at ransom? People are suffering. You understand? If you can't understand, you know that these are the kind of things in nature. How come people will see how generations it will be good? What will you do? You understand? Yeah. I'm on the company of our street. We enjoy those things. But now you cannot see them. I will let's have a very chat. I don't mention that many years back. We're not them. Let's now we feel like my brother doesn't give any more. Until we decide to take a just take action. If we are to die, let us die. If we are to live, let us live. That's my take. Until we have this mindset, let us do this level. This is what I want to do. I know. We don't care about what I did this one. Not your rights. No, I don't take it. No, I'm already I don't think my people. I wish people know they cannot find anyone. We find the law. Let me both of them because all our brother on the studio is hearing what you're saying. And also exploiting or taking advantage of the provision of the law, the position of the law. Now, you can imagine, like myself, for instance, but 80,000 naira. Man, I'm not estimated. In fact, I have for 80 and up here, yes, 30. Yes, 40, 50, 60, 80. Now, if now, come to of it. The position of the law made it clear that, the position of the law made it that people will not be expected by this discourse. And the people about these laws and regulation. Which I will be doing it every minute, perhaps. Any time of the law, I don't know. The law that the distribution company based on the car, they declare for that month for you. On the category, every number, so then they'll give you your car. And most of that, they are not taking every end of the day, or when I got to 20,000 or 20,000. Now I'm going to 20,000. I mean, yes, it's a 40,000. It's a 40,000. I think the accumulated everything that is 1 naira. What can people do? It's a 70,000. At the end of the day, people are becoming slaves to this discourse. I don't know Eastern or EEDC. Now, it's a of our own government in the southeast. Everybody may be fresh. What of Anambra State? What of Anambra State? What are they doing about this? To protect commerce and then now industries, Ndigbo, business in Ndigbo will not survive with this kind of extortion. When people say when they say that Ndigbo will carry the different money, so when the person are beginning to come aware, now the problem will start being solved. Yes, our interest there. I wish now. I went to the just like all these guys I say big bank all the this they need to invest in like I saw energy. People want to right now. People want to factory. They should be a factory. Invest in solar so energy. If I get someone in the first, then just say so. If I see basic so this is the kind of things how shall people if they come back into these ideas. This is money. You see money. But I go people in general come to like listen. You think to listen. You decide to do them. I will be like I see the people to start it. So that is in Nigeria. Nigeria can do this. People do this. They can invest in this. And more money. And I was like this. You know what happening. I am part right. You do class. Now so amount to yes. Come on, I want to wake a government alone in Nigeria and have a better career. Or the penalty amount to that so if you guys are going to have law, I want to issue same number now this not look at the policy. Because the majority of the people, the government, because the government, because all the people, all the people in society, yes, all the people in society. It's all about the thing of for joining. Thank you very much. All right, take care. All right, let's say back to our brother. All the conversation, so far so good. Can I him make contribute to all of this, but as we are wrapping up, because I know you have other engagement usually. You want to question. Except no, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people that are getting credit. They get and these are not